Hello and welcome to historic Bangor. We're in the borough of Bangor today, and we're going to start our tour on, I think, a building that is probably the most well-known building in Bangor, and that is the library. And I don't know about other small towns, but the library in Bangor, as you can see, is very iconic. It was built, I learned from a very kind and informed librarian inside, that it was built in 1890, and it was built as the Merchants Bank. Now, when the bank needed a different space, they built another building nearby. And the former president of that Merchants Bank bought this building in order to convert it into a library. It took some time, but it finally did happen. And it has been a library and will remain a library for the foreseeable future. Hi, I'm Cynthia with Cinderella Cells and the Living in Eastern PA channel, where we explore everything there is to know about living, working, playing, and relocating to the Lehigh Valley. Whether you're planning a move in 9 days, 9 weeks, or even 9 months, I look forward to being your guide on this journey. Bangor is located in what we call the Slate Belt region of Eastern PA. And the Slate Belt, and it's more than Bangor, it's Portland, and it's Roseto, and it's other smaller towns nearby us. There were slate quarries around, and there still are some slate quarries, but obviously we have cheaper and more economical ways of doing roofs. So while you do see homes here with slate roofs, it's certainly not commonplace. So we've gotten away from using slate, of course, for roofs. There are a lot of homes still, and I'm looking at a church right now with a slate roof. So if you do have a slate roof, it's going to last a long, long time, but it is A, expensive to fix, and two, and B, can be hard to find a skilled craftsman to do the repairs. One of the things that I always notice when I'm in Bangor is all the railroad crossings, all the railroad tracks. You either cross over them or you're traveling in the same direction as them. And of course that would make sense. When you are quarrying slate or you are producing silk, which were the two big industries here, you've got to transport it, you've got to get it places, and of course that would be on the railroads. So here we are at the building that the Merchants Bank moved to from that old 1890 building that is now the library. They moved here, built this large building, and now it's no longer here as well. It's a beautiful building. It would be perfect for something. I've always liked the small town vibe, nifty, thrifty furniture and fashion here of Bangor. It always seemed a bit like an artist's community to me. A notable historical landmark is displayed in the center of town. The hoist was a crucial piece of machinery used in Bangor's slate quarries during the peak of the industry. It now stands as a symbol of the industrial history of Bangor and serves as a reminder of the town's contribution to Pennsylvania's slate production. Right next door to the hoist in an old firehouse is the Slate Belt Heritage Center, offering a unique opportunity to explore the industrial and cultural history of the Slate Belt region. If you are a history buff, and particularly historic architecture, the borough features many Victorian and early 20th century buildings, reflecting its industrial prosperity through the slate boom. The Broadway pub is situated within the historic Colonial Hotel at 62 Broadway. It offers a welcoming atmosphere for various occasions, including family gatherings, post-work drinks, and romantic evenings. The pub features a diverse menu, and patrons have praised it for its excellent service and delicious food. One reviewer said, "Super place for dinner parties and celebrations. It's our go-to for after-event dinners. Another highlighted the beautiful old hotel in this historic town. The Colonial Hotel, which houses the pub, is a historic establishment offering comfortable accommodations and a charming atmosphere. In early spring 2020, the borough of Bangor set out on a mission to breathe new life into its historic downtown. They reached out to local organizations, the SBCC, Historic Bangor Business Association, and Slate Belt Rising, seeking ideas for revitalization. The town's beautiful architecture, full of character and history, had begun to show its age. Storefronts and facades, once vibrant, were in need of care. Bangor deserved more. It was time for a transformation. Once building owners agreed to the idea and offered up their walls as canvases, momentum built quickly. Local businesses rallied behind the effort, eager to sponsor the vision. Artists called, inspired by the opportunity to leave their mark. And residents stepped up, ready to lend their hands and hearts. Bangor was waking up and the energy was contagious. And then the walls began to speak. In Bangor, the walls speak in color. Each brushstroke tells a story. Murals now breathe life into brick and stone, turning the town into a living canvas. What was once weathered and forgotten is now bold, expressive, and full of spirit. The streets themselves have become a gallery, inviting visitors to stop, look, and listen. But Bangor isn't just about the art, it's about the experience. Just an hour and a half from both New York City and Philadelphia, this hidden gem offers more than history. It's home to charming wineries and craft breweries, cozy eateries with small-town warmth, and outdoor adventures along the Appalachian Trail and Delaware River. This is where art meets community, where history meets creativity, and where the walls don't just stand still. They tell a story. Come see for yourself. The colors are waiting. I stood and studied this mural for a long time because I realized that this is the closest that I may ever get to being inside of a slate quarry. I've never been in one. I never will be in one. And even though this is a hand-painted mural on the side of a building and there are photographs, this is the closest that I had gotten, and I found it so fascinating. The population of the Bangor region is just over 21,000 residents. The median household income is reported to be $63,500, and the median value of owner-occupied housing units in Bangor is just over $167,000. Bangor Memorial Park is a hidden gem that showcases craftsmanship of the Great Depression era, blending historical significance with the town's natural resources. This is some of the oldest WPA stonework from the New Deal era, with beautifully crafted walls and steps made from local slate. Of course, Bangor Memorial Park is also home turf of the high school. The rivalry between the Bangor Slaters and the Argyl Green Knights is one of the oldest and most passionate high school football rivalries in Pennsylvania, and it's deeply rooted in the history and culture of the Slate Belt region. The rivalry dates back to 1920, making it more than a century old, and for decades the teams traditionally faced off on Thanksgiving morning, a tradition that adds even more intensity to the match. The winner of the annual game claims the coveted Slate Belt Trophy, symbolizing dominance in the region. And while the rivalry is closely contested, each team boasts stretches of dominance over the years. Both Bangor and Argyl are small, close-knit communities with rich ties to the slate industry. So this rivalry extends beyond the field, with generations of families supporting their team with fervent loyalty. Alumni from both schools take immense pride in their teams, with the games serving as a reunion and celebration of community spirit. The rivalry embodies the hardworking, competitive spirit of the Slate Belt region, where families have shared cultural and economic ties for over a century. Despite their proximity, Bangor and Penn Argyl maintain distinct identities, making the game a point of local bragging rights. This handsome fellow is Robert M. Jones, who immigrated here from Wales in 1848 and started the slate quarrying industry. For all of you outdoor enthusiasts, Bangor is an ideal location. It is not far from the Delaware Water Gap, which is a stunning natural area offering hiking, camping, and water activities. Speaking of hiking, the famous Appalachian Trail runs through the region, with trailheads and scenic viewpoints just a short drive away. So that's a glimpse into the history and charm of Bangor. From its roots in the slate industry to its beautifully preserved historic buildings, Bangor is a town with a story to tell. Walking through its streets, you can truly feel the connection to its past, with historic homes, unique architecture, and a community that takes pride in its heritage. But Bangor isn't just about history, it's also about the people who call it home. With its locally owned businesses and plenty of opportunities to explore the natural beauty of the Slate Belt region, it's a place that offers both charm and convenience. Whether you're interested in history, looking for a peaceful place to settle down, or simply enjoy discovering hidden gems in Pennsylvania, Bangor has something special to offer. If you're thinking about making Bangor your home or just want to explore more of what Eastern Pennsylvania has to offer, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos about life in this region. I cover everything from local history and real estate insights to the best places to live, work, and play in Eastern PA. And as always, if you have any questions about real estate in the area, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to chat about the market, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you find the perfect home that fits your needs. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.